Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going over live footage of me completely finishing my Apex $50,000 evaluation with Apex Trader Funding. So like I said, we're going to go over live footage. This isn't actually live right now. I'm not trading anything, but I have recorded my trade. This was the very last trade. I'll also upload some of the trades leading up to this, but this was the really big one. I went in with more contracts. I went for more profit, basically perfectly following the strategy, but in this case I took 2 take profits instead of 3 because I calculated it pretty well, and you guys are going to see why. So if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about regarding this strategy, go ahead and check out my previous 2 videos, or maybe it's previous 3 by now, all going over how I find my entries, how I take profits, how I close out using this one intraday trading strategy. So I've been using it for many months now. I found great success with it, and so now I'm using it on prop firms for more reward with less risk. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the footage. This is, like always, on the 1-minute chart trading SPY futures. So as you guys can see, we have our move down, we have our solidified support down here. Check out how this candle actually rejects at this point. It doesn't go any lower. It finds its support down here next to these two already. So that is our support for our consolidation channel. Now, let me not get too ahead of myself. Now see how this rejected right there? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections from this line. Now that's going to be our resistance. So as you guys can see, I put a little resistance thing right there, a little horizontal line for resistance. And now the reason I'm getting ready to buy 10 contracts at market order is because we've got only 14 more seconds till the candle closes, and it looks like it's going to get up above this resistance. So I'm getting ready to get filled. I just have to make sure it closes exactly above our resistance and not too high or too low. It's got to be a perfect entry. So
Order
we got
filled.
that perfect entry. As you guys hopefully heard, it said order filled. So all our 10 contracts are currently live. You do usually get filled a little bit down. So as you guys can see, my entry, which is this blue arrow, is a little higher than where I actually pressed buy. So you do start a little bit down, but we're going to set our take profits. I just set 5 and 5, but that's just in case. The reason we're doing 5 and 5 right now is just in case we get some random massive spike that'll get us out for some good money. Assuming it actually goes up pretty slowly, or more of a standard reversal, we're going to be trimming along the way. That's what I end up doing. So after that, or actually before, we set our stop loss, 10 contracts, right below consolidation. And why did I do that? Because we're expecting it to be, we're expecting price to bounce from the bottom of our consolidation, and so our stop loss is right below in case it breaks through. That's the safest stop you can possibly do, no matter what you're trading. So it's getting very near our take profit one, and what do we do after our first take profit one? Gets hit, we set our stop loss to break even, so you guys are going to see this hit pretty soon. So at this point, I'm just getting ready to close out of the first 5. There it is.
Order
Should hear an
filled.
order
Order
filled.
rejected.
There it is. Perfect, and now we're going to raise our stop loss to break even. So see how I then did our remaining 5 contracts? Now we have a stop loss for 5 contracts. Currently we are up, we've already secured some profit. Now on the remaining 5, we're up 625, and we're up about $1,500 on this trade. So this is where we're going to start to see some consolidation. I'm getting ready to get out of all just in case we have a spike. I'm just playing it safe. So I do have to be, especially when we're this close to passing the challenge, I do have to be pretty, active about all my decisions. So then it comes back, and we have our stop loss at break even, so it's very close to getting us stopped out. At this point, what's going on in my head is, it was a profitable trade, it was great, but it looks like in the end, we're not going to pass our challenge with this trade. So I'm just ready to get out completely at break even. And again, the only reason I'm ready to cancel all and exit is just in case it spikes and I see that we are fully funded at that $53,000 mark. So at this point, it does look like it's going to go and hit my stop. We're so close, but I still have some hope. I still think we could potentially hit this second profit target. And as you guys see, we do actually find some solid support down here. A lot of buy orders come through, and we actually do not hit the stop just yet. So here's another green candle. VWAP is very close, and that's what's sending it down still. But we skip a little bit over here, we see a pretty nice boost, which now we just have to get over VWAP. But now we are ready to take some more profit. So I'm getting out of one more
Order
contract
filled.
just to secure some. Remember, at this point, the reason I'm not still holding everything is because I still think it's highly likely that we get stopped at our break even. So I'm just going to take a couple contracts off just to secure a whole lot of profit. Because right now, if I were to exit everything, I would only need one minuscule profitable trade. But I'm just letting some runners run like we should, just to potentially get out at that full funded mark of $53,000. So we got even closer. Watch how close it is. At this point, I'm thinking, oh no, we just did all this for nothing because now I'm going to have to get into another profitable trade. But of course, I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy with my trade, but I'm also kind of concerned that we're that close yet not passing the challenge. However, if you guys see, we're also not fully at that line yet, so there's still room for a little more profit. So
Order
I'm ready
filled.
to exit all. It exits for me.
Order filled.
And as you guys can see, now I'm no longer in any positions. We know this because our stop loss is not here. So we're out completely. And right now, I am making sure, just checking that we are not in any orders. And before this video ends, I'll pause it. It does go higher, but it doesn't matter. We hit our 53,000 mark, which is where we get funded with $50,000. So after that, what happens is after the market closes, I was a little scared because I didn't get an email for a couple hours, but at like, I think it was 5:16 p.m., it shouldn't be any later than around 6, I got an email that said I could go ahead and sign the document, so that says that you want to get funded with them, and then I received my trading certificate of $50,000, which I showed in the previous video. I also got those emails basically saying congratulations that I passed, and there was one more to pay my activation fee. I went with the lifetime for $160, which may not have been the smartest decision, but I'm just going to do that for this first one anyways and see how it goes. And in the future, I'll have more videos, hopefully, of taking some payouts with Apex Trader Funding. But thank you guys very much for watching. You guys now got to see this strategy in action, and I've got tons more videos of me hitting live trades with Apex, so I'll get those out soon. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys very much for watching.